Welcome back to the Death Needs Dialogue Entertainment Network. This is Decimus Orson, an NPC created by the financier of Death Needs Dialogue, Neil Johnstone. The following is Se2Ep1, Season 2, Episode 1, The Waking of Ner'Ille.
Part C.
Yes, you can see the sunlight. The sun is in the sky. And you guys can look down. You guys can see a shoreline. You can hear the water, these big waves smashing in to the shore and then receding.
Kalis would have loved it.
And you look down, and down and to your left, a little bit to the south, south down, you guys can see a town. Roll perception. Everybody, yep.
Ooh, 11. That's good.
11.
8.
24.
You said perception, right?
Yep.
No, I lied. 21.
21. Nani, you recognize this town right off the bat. You were here before. Remember that alley that you killed your first dwarf?
Yeah. No, you weren't there.
Okay, no, okay.
This is the very, very first. This is episode 0.
Yep, that one.
The goat. The goat.
The goat and the you guys were.
They got mugged.
Yep, that's right.
That creepy gnome.
That creepy
They
gnome.
kept trying to touch me inappropriately.
Yep, and every other
And
a
every
female
other
dwarf.
character
Yeah,
in the
Goodness.
town. Yeah.
but you guys see it, and it looks like as far as you were up here on the mountain, it might be maybe 4 or 5 days travel. But you guys walk down, heading toward Brell's Foot. Now, also in Brell's Foot, 2 wagons clatter in the town, not filled, some Vistani, some halflings, a furry tabaxi as well, not often seen in towns.
What a pretty kid.
But
What does he look like? What color cat are you?
I'm black.
Oh, black cat.
Ooh, you want a black cat? I've always
Nimble, as you guys are coming into town, the road comes in right on the dock where the city is kind of built up on ledges that have been formed naturally on the side of the coast. You guys kind of brush by a group of people, and he says, "My name's Frank," and then you hear someone else say that my name's Rose, and you also see another black figure that kind of really sticks out, an elf with completely black skin. He also says his name, Vega. And you can see them get on this ship as you guys are kind of rattling by.
We're not there, though, right?
Sorry?
Yet? We're not there yet?
Not there yet, no.
Okay.
No. Eventually that ship sets sail, and you guys are in the town of Brell's Foot. The Vistani, they make camp just in an area that they're given space to make their camp, and they don't really sleep in inns. They always sleep in their wagons. It's just the way they do things. And you guys are there for a few days. 5 days, yep. And Elise and Morris Connorsand kind of just hang around the wagons. They're not really sure what they're gonna do, if they're gonna go with the Vistani or not. There's some talk about it, but they're undecided whether they're going to stay here and make their way or leave off with the Vistani. But a few days pass, a few days go by, and we're going to have Tanith, Erelon, Nani, Decimus, and Lex roll into Brell's Foot. And at this time of night, or at this time of day, it's evening. Just getting on evening. You guys can get in the town, and the town's fairly small. And right off the bat, you can hear music playing. You can hear horns. You can hear a violin playing. You can smell this cook fire. This little bit of saffron on the air. Such an old smell. Brings back a lot of old nostalgic feelings.
Not for me.
Would I be able to recognize any of the tunes that are playing if I roll history?
Go for it, yeah.
It's a 19.
19? Yeah, it sounds like a funeral dirge.
Funeral dirge. Have
Yep.
I heard this one before in the previous Vistani that I was in, or?
Not specifically, no. The last one was all joyous. That was a celebration, the meeting of 2 different tribes together, which always strikes up celebration. Every single time they run into each other, there's a 1-week celebration where they just do it. Doesn't matter where it is, and most time the towns don't like it because they're pretty rowdy.
Family reunion.
But
I would know that that's Vistani,
you
right?
would know that it's certainly a Vistani type of music, yeah.
Looks to the other people in the group, and he just... There's a little bit of a new energy about him since he's out in the actual open world, and he says, "That's the Vistani. I can hear their music. I can hear the music. I can smell the food cooking."
Certainly has been a while.
Nani just starts following her nose.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, sounds good. So Nani kind of takes
This is
the
how I
lead.
met you guys in the first place.
That's right. That's right.
We've come
Nani,
full circle.
Nani kind of takes the lead on this one, just walking right out of the group and going a little bit faster than she's used to. She can move a lot faster now since the last time you've seen her, Tanith. And she begins to move out ahead of you guys, and you can see her nose kind of going, and she's looking and scouring about.
Well, it's not wrong.
Erlon's walking right beside Nani. He's just looking out. Could I roll perception? See if
Yeah,
I can-
yeah.
I just wanted to see.
Everybody, Nimble, roll perception as well.
Natural 20.
Okay, there you go. Yep, saffron right off the bat, Tanith. So you know that smell, and that your tummy is a rumbling.
I got a 19.
Nani hasn't been cooking much.
It's the evening now, kind of getting a little bit dark. There are some torches dimly lit, some of them burnt out. Brelsfoot, it's more on the poor side of towns. It's really, really far south. So to go there, you really need a purpose to go to Brelsfoot, or else you're just not going to go there. Nimble, you see in the distance, because it's dark out and you can't see any shapes, but you can see
I have dark vision 60 feet.
dark vision 60 feet. It's beyond 60 feet right now
Okay.
from where they're at, but you can pick it up in front of that. You can just see this little blue light kind of just travel. It's about 7 or 8 feet in the air, but it's just kind of bzzz, 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 and you can see it as the shapes.
I'd like to just take this opportunity to say that Erlon would have changed clothes because he has multiple sets.
Yeah.
So he
You're
would have
all
changed.
haggard as shit.
He would have no.
I'm gonna say you're awfully conceited.
Well, to say he kept one. Good.
Yeah.
That's the one he's got.
Sounds the one you brought to the big celebration.
ball.
The one that was
You're-
made for you.
Mhm.
Okay, sounds
he
good.
kept
So
that
that is
Oh,
officially.
You're like formal wear.
That's formal clothing, 10 gold piece formal clothing. That's what that is. But a little bit more because it was custom made. And that belt's something else.
What color was it? Do you remember?
It was beige and green,
Green, wasn't it?
Yep, beige and green. That's right. Yep.
like a pistachio green.
Pistachio green.
And as the forms walk into your dark vision, you can see that this light, this blue light zapping between 2 points, is a part of somebody's head. You can see the snout at first, and then the arms, and then the big axe that he's holding, and this tail go back and forth, back and forth. And you also see a short dwarf with Coke bottle glasses reflecting in the light, and another elf standing beside her. And taking up a little bit of the rear just behind, this emerald green armored female, striking, walking through. And this rather large, kind of a Neanderthal looking human. Big sword on his back. He's got this, I think he's wearing half plate.
Yep, I think so.
Unshaven, hair's a mess. He's walking with them.
I like it.
Okay, I don't really like this situation coming towards me.
That's why I
So he's
laughed.
gonna kind of
That's why I laughed,
slowly
because I thought
approach,
if anybody
side
saw us
face,
walking
has one
towards
arm
the-
behind his back,
Yep, okay.
and just kind of starts approaching.
And the Vistani don't take any mind to it. You can hear them playing their tunes, and not a change in it whatsoever. And then Elise notices that you did something, and she looks at you, and she looks where you're looking, and she looks, and she goes, "What? Wait, you've changed.
Yeah, you're a
You've
little bit.
changed." But Erlon and Nani have
Nani!
not. And she looks, and she's like, "Nani?" And she rushes right up and makes the 60 feet in no time, halfling speed. And she stops short just for a second because of Tanith. Because she's seeing you, and then she sees Tanith just slightly behind you, and she stops and looks way up. And then I can't believe I've. Whoa.
Elise?
And she's speechless, and you see Morris too, running, catching up from behind. And as soon as he sees Tanith, he's right behind his mother, hiding behind his mother.
Nani lights right up when she sees Morris, of course.
And he kind of peeks around, and pulls on his mother's sleeve, and just speechless. Also, eyes hooked on Tanith at this particular point. She says, "What? Where? How?
Long story.
Exactly.
Come, join us. Listen, sit. I have made new friends. Come with me." And she leads you over to this little
Was I in
campfire.
earshot for this conversation?
Everything. You
Okay.
heard every word.
So I kind of lower my guard a tiny bit, but you can tell that I'm still very much not trustworthy to these
Of
people.
course.
Yep.
Of course.
Because that's sketchy as fuck.
Your back is
That's like a
arched
grand
up.
water to the 10-foot-tall dragon into town.
My dander's up.
Oh, you got like your tail gets a little puff
Yeah.
here.
Bristled.
I suppose that makes sense. Okay. So yeah, you guys are all there. You can smell the cook pot, saffron bubbling
Nani's
stew.
going over to investigate that.
Yep, it's there's a Vistani kind of sitting beside it, kind of spooning it around, mixing it and stuff, and it looks like oh, that's not it. Oh, natural 19. It looks damn good.
Nani goes over and sits down next to them and just starts like discussing the food, what's in the food, and all that stuff. Everybody else.
And as Erlon's so focused on the food, he accidentally bumps into the tabaxi. And he just he
I mean, I
notices
could
it.
use my cat claws.
Do you have a tail?
I do have a tail.
Steps on his tail.
He,
Oh,
He-
don't do that.
You know what happens when you
That's
step
gonna be
on
a
cat's
fight.
tail?
Worse than stepping on my tail.
he unintentionally just bumps shoulders, and he just he just reaches out and just holds the shoulders and says, "Sorry, I didn't mean to." Oh,
Then realizes how soft and fluffy he is.
you're a you're a tabaxi. Huh?
Yes, non-fur.
Oh.
I guess we're all
Fair.
smooth skins to you.
Fair enough.
Smoothies! Yellow smoothies! Oh, I guess I'm a smoothie.
Does that make me a scaly boy?
Scaly boy!
I mean, I could. I haven't thought of your nickname yet.
Derogatory terms. Good times.
And they say D&D's racist. Whatever.
It's specious. There's a difference.
I don't recall the last time I've seen a tabaxi.
You don't usually see my kind.
No.
Not at least not from my clan, anyway. If you see us, there's a big problem.
Oh,
Yes.
how do you mean?
We're a warrior clan. Raised specifically for battle.
I see.
If you want battle, come with us. We got lots of it.
I forgot. That long sword is or short sword is a +1 short sword.
Okay.
I forgot to tell you that.
Special
Not like I'll use it anyway, it's strength-based.
short swords. Are
So
finesse?
they're both.
finesse
Oh,
weapons.
they are
Oh
finesse?
yeah, for sure, brother.
Okay.
You can use that with your sneak attack for sure.
Yep,
Yeah.
short
Cool.
swords are finesse.
Stabby, stabby.
For the
Still not quite right
one of
here,
the one
Steve.
shots
Some
I
of
did.
those.
I was playing the
I'm
other guy. I had a
for-
short sword.
That's
I'm basically playing black Puss in
Boots?
Boots. I didn't mean to make it that way, but it's what happens.
I love it.
Erlon has taken a bit of interest in Nimble, and
Oh my.
do tabaxi speak anything other than common normally, or is it just
I
like?
get one extra. Yeah,
I wonder if they don't have like a special language.
they do not. They speak common exclusively.
That's been bred out of them.
Damn,
Yeah.
They've been
That's
domesticated.
Humans.
yeah.
the meowing.
Domesticated cat. They speak
I randomly
with
speak
ear-
Elvish
with
because
ear
I live in a
twitches.
forest.
So Erlon says, pardon. Pardon me if I seem like I'm just a little bit interested. I suppose I haven't seen a tabaxi ever since I was in Cold Snap Peaks.
Rolling insight.
Was that in that 20?
That's a 17 on the die, and then insight is dirty 20.
I'd have nothing to hide.
Yeah.
I'm being genuine.
I overboard. I know you don't.
You might detect a hint of condescension because I'm a high elf,
Okay.
but it's not intentional.
His ears stick a little bit higher.
Yeah.
His ears were extra pointy.
Yeah.
Everyone's an acquired taste.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he also has a beard now. He just holds out a hand and he says, I'm Erlon. You got
Yeah.
a name?
Nimble reaches out, kind of reluctantly, grabs his hand. Hello, Erlon. I am Nimble Ivory. Call me Nim.
Him.
Yes. Don't worry about bumping into me. I know that's how you arrow ears work.
He just furrows his brow and he says, I haven't heard that one before. Ah.
Yeah, it's rather common among us Tabaxi. We have words for all you non-furs.
I see. Well,
Are we present?
That's Erlon.
Everybody's there. Oh yeah,
Everybody's
you guys
there.
are all there.
I see.
One of the Vistani starts spooning out bowls of stew, passing it to everybody. Tanith, they find a
bucket.
it's
They
like
just give
a
them the
like a
pot with
serving bowl for like a big bowl of salad, but they kind of dump the salad on something and they fill it up for you and they bring it to you.
We've been underground for quite some time now. Your clan, there's not, I don't see any, you'll just roll perception to make sure. 10. I don't think he would see,
Pretty obvious I'm the only
Yeah,
Tabaxi here.
he's trying to like, he does a quick look, no more furries, but, but he says, I don't see any other of your kind here. What are they?
Right now, I'm looking for one of them. The others I don't really much care for. Once we reach a certain age in my clan, we tend to break off and ignore most, if not all.
Oh, okay. Well, if you need any help, as long as it's along the way, me and the others are on a little bit of a journey here, and
To be fair, I don't know where I'm going, so if I could find some sort of clue, maybe. But we'll have to see.
We
well,
have a pet now.
What did
He
you
doesn't-
say?
He doesn't say that in game. That's above game.
Yeah, he would have.
Fing!
Yeah, that would have been the end for probably me, but still.
Kitty's claws are coming out.
Nim and Goose is not bad. Love it. But Erlon does kind of just he just nods and says, "Well, if you need a set of traveling companions, we can hopefully help you find somebody, and more numbers are always merrier."
He's gonna roll insight again because he doesn't trust nobody. That's a dirty 20 again. So I'm assuming nothing behind your words that I
Nope.
could find. Okay.
Nothing that
All right then. I've traveled with these kind people long enough. I feel I've taken more of their bread than I need to. I'll be traveling with you from now on.
well, fair.
Yes.
Fair
You
enough.
don't get a choice now. You've offered. It's happened.
Adopt someone?
A cat. You adopt
A what?
cat.
She's not from here. Forgive her ignorance.
She's of the
In-
Emerald
in-
Guard.
In Delron, typically Tabaxi are evil. Coming from the forest of Delron, they're tainted
Oh,
by
no.
Delron,
So
so
she
they
doesn't like-
are
so a
not
bad
nice.
cat.
Warriors, yes, but not nice, not honorable.
No.
No, they are-
That's why I'm chaotic good.
Yeah.
Because I have a little bit of that evil streak in me, and it's why I'm also untrustworthy of everyone.
So I guess now she'd say, so we have a pet.
Erlon just kind of stiffens up, and he just opens his eyes and looks up to the sky. He's like,
Yeah, I take out my cat claws at this point and walk towards her.
At that point, one of the okay,
lifts
yeah,
her
sure,
great-
yeah, yeah.
Erlon just holds out a hand and just tries to like gently block off, and he says, "She's a member of the Emerald Guard from Delron, so her disposition is not exactly tolerable or in favor of your kind, though she has saved my rear end multiple times over the past few months."
Yes, and I've shown that I care very much about your rear end. What should stop me from taking her out right here?
Me.
I mean, there is that.
Tannis puts his bowl down and stands
Whoa.
up.
Puts his bowl
Nani
down.
notices that Tannis has put the bowl down.
He likes
And
the emerald guy.
Gets up and comes over and stands in between them. Which does nothing because you're both looking over my
Yeah,
head.
they're drawing. Yeah, but
But nonetheless stands in between them and looks back and forth.
Haralon's eye twitches. To be fair, her men she was once in charge of killed my family. Though,
Allegedly. We don't know that. I don't know who your family is. I don't know anything.
though,
I have told you that.
you get a pass because the fact that you weren't there in Delron to do it, so I forgive you. You're not somebody that I currently hate. It's the colors in your outfit. And your outfit.
It's a sacred uniform, man. Sacred.
Technically, they're almost the same colors, aren't they?
very close.
Yeah,
yeah.
Very close.
Yeah.
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 Grenhilden green.
green.
It's that one particular combination.
Not that.
Oh my god, it
Mine.
clashes so much. I hate it.
It's awful.
Oh god.
They're almost matching. It's adorable.
No, his is that hideous green. Mine
Oh,
is
that-
Pistachio.
Yeah.
Pistachio.
green. That
Versus
sounds.
emeralds. Those
just-
are two very different colors.
That just sounds ugly. Pistachio
It
green.
does.
It just does
It
not
does,
leave
but
the
it's a
tongue
very-
at all.
It's a natural.
Grind this
Yes.
couch, really,
It's
is all
a
you need
very
to do.
natural. Yeah, but well, I mean, that's
No.
pistachio green color, isn't it?
And he does.
No, they're more.
Here's
They're,
It's
Like
called
a gray,
darker
like a
green
gray
right here.
green. Pistachio green's like a gray green, right?
No, it's
no, it's a
yellow
bright.
green.
It's a yellowish, like bright green.
And Erlon does lower his
Anywho.
hand a little bit. And he
Just
he
gonna
just says,
pistachio green so that I know what's going on.
he takes in a breath and he just says, I'd rather not there have any more bloodshed. We just spent the better part of what felt like a decade, but it's just about a year, if not less.
7 years.
Right, for you. But the better part of a long while, killing just to live. I'd rather not have anything else happen.
I kill to live all the time.
That's in that one persuasion.
Yeah.
You didn't do very good. Yeah, it didn't work.
That is
Well, I'll
part
go
of
ahead
your
and
nature.
pose that, and that's an 11, so I win.
So,
All right. So
I win.
so he listens. He's like, that's not a very good argument. I kill to live too. That's kind of the way the world works.
That's what you're
So
saying.
it's not exactly a great time. You know, you aren't going to convince me of that. But in respect to my friends who I've been traveling with already, I'll give her a pass for now.
And the Vistani music quietly starts up.
a little more upbeat this
A
time.
little more upbeat, yeah.
Let's
No
set
more
the-
funeral
let's set
dirge.
the tone a little.
Yeah.
They found some friends.
And besides, I would not want to ruin a first impression by getting violent.
No, that's my job.
My impression of you is impeccable, sir. So far.
Sarcasm is unbecoming of you, it seems.
One of the Vistani pick up the bowl and push it towards you, Tanith.
Take that back.
I'd like to note this hostility towards Tabaxi is not normal for her. Because remember, she was like super bubbly and friendly to everybody else, and then just suddenly this hatred towards the Tabaxi
Well,
is very
it's like
out of character.
Tanith and Tanzani.
Yeah. Just-
Yeah, we don't.
Yeah.
Just because we're partying together doesn't mean you have to be my friend.
Right.
You can still hate me.
For
if you
everybody
want to.
else, they're
Has Nani ever
just
seen a
shocked.
tabaxi before? Is this new to her?
You're old. You've seen
Yeah,
everything.
she's been around.
Three-
But I don't
I would say yes. 300 years. You would
307 years.
You would have seen.
307.
Yeah.
That's
Been
very
300 years.
You would have seen
I
a
know a
Tabaxi
Tabaxi.
for sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I can just imagine Nani. Whoa, kitty.
Well, I was gonna pet him, but if I've already seen a tabaxi,
You
it's a
I
little
think
bit
you
less.
went on like a walkabout around the
'Cause
lower
I-
shears.
For like,
Yeah.
for like 100 years, I just wandered around.
Yeah, I think so. So
Yeah.
you would have seen one for sure.
Oh, wait, did
Pet
Nani
Taylor.
turn 300 while she was in our company?
No, I was 300 when I got there.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just
Yeah,
thinking
she was
of
already
party.
300.
So it's
Yeah.
probably like 308 years.
Yeah, there you
I'm
go.
probably
Yeah.
308 years old.
It's a number. Who
It's,
cares?
well, when you get to be 300.
Yeah, that's just.
She could actually be 400. She can't actually keep track.
She
of
is
how
also
old
nuts.
She is.
So
It's okay, I
she could
can't
very well
count.
be much older.
Yeah, I'm trained specifically in the art of war. That's it. Can't
Not
count.
here to math.
Perfect. Keep to that.
Yep.
Keep to that. I like that.
So
That's
you
good.
don't know how many foes you felled.
It doesn't really matter. They all become the same.
They just kill everything in their wake.
Well,
They're
at
all
least
they're all
remember
dead
the
at the
big
end of the day.
At least remember the big ones.
It's gonna be hard to remember you, big boy.
I used to think that all life was precious.
Yeah, you used to. Now you live in the real world for a while.
Now that you're in the real world, you can see buildings with inns and soft beds and things like that.
I've literally been sleeping on sand for the past 6 months. I want a mattress.
I've been sleeping on his tail. I want a mattress too.
I prefer the
You-
ground.
You have those wagons. It's best you're getting, unless you want to go pay for an
I'm going
inn.
over there.
Oh, darling, money's nothing to us.
That's right.
Oh yeah, right. I could technically employ somebody with the amount of gold I have, right?
Not only that, but we've been given a piece of paper that literally gets us whatever we want.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Oh, well, you're welcome
Well,
for not
thanks.
remembering one thing in this entire game.
I need to stay connected to the world. I need to be on the ground.
I don't like emo Erlon. I just want you to know that.
You're all a bit strange, aren't you, darling? Just a bit strange. Always.
He's become more worldly.
More traumatized.
So is the evening winding down to the point where we're all getting ready to go to bed at this point?
Yep, supper
Okay.
is-
So I stretch out all cat-like and then just curl up in the wagon.
Does a couple of circles, makes some biscuits,
Yeah.
Licks your paws.
hunkers down, tucks
No,
your
we
tail
bathe
around
normally.
you.
We don't cat bathe.
Oh.
You don't cat bathe? Why not?
You need your blanket before you get into it.
Yeah.
I'd love to know what you call humans.
What? They're
Non-furs.
non-furs.
Just
Non-furs.
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 They're not even good enough.
Yeah, they don't get a
Yeah, you don't
specific
get-
name
you're
because
all
you're
the same.
generic people.
You're all the same.
Generic.
Yeah.
No name.
Yeah, they're copy pasted NPCs
The
everywhere.
dragon is the only
He don't
one that's
care.
different. I suppose he's still a non-fur,
Yeah.
regardless.
Well, I mean,
He's a
it's,
spiky non-fur.
yeah, for oh god,
Got it.
not gnomes. What am I trying to think of?
What is it?
I'm trying to the ones with the beards. That's dwarves, right?
Yeah, that's dwarves.
Okay, yeah, dwarves are big beards.
That's me, although I don't have a beard.
Big beard. Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. She doesn't have a beard.
I don't have
Yeah.
a beard. I am
So-
the exception.
That is the exception because most female dwarves do have beards.
I am the exception.
Did you ever find out why?
We haven't got there.
Okay, well, we'll get there.
Erlon
Yeah,
just.
Yeah, this is one of the big season 2 storylines.
Is
Yeah.
Nani?
The curious.
There's a lot. Now he's got a whole backstory.
I'm excited. You started reading me your backstory, and then we hit
and then
an
we had a
animal.
deer.
And I
And
never
I
got
never
back
Don't
got
spoil
They never went
backstories
back
to
to
each other.
Well, I was telling her some of the stuff when we first started playing. And
Nani and Gala's tight. Literal deer flew through my windshield, and we didn't get through the rest of it.
The night goes on. Do you guys find
It's soft
sleeping
and warm.
arrangements in other inns or what?
Erlon tries to meditate after he eats some wonderful stew, but gods be damned, he gets up, goes into the inn, and just looks to the innkeep with bags under his eyes, and he says, "Get me a bed for the love of gods."
For the love of Grenade, give me a mattress.
Well, of course. It'll cost you 3 gold.
He pulls out a platinum and just drops it down. Your best bed, please.
She passes you a key. She's up at the far end to the left, the honeymoon suite.
that's all.
Oh.
Honeymoon
She
suite.
scoops up the platinum.
Before you change your mind.
And if you need anything, call me. I'm Mary Ellen.
Bounce, go wow wow.
What is Mary Ellen?
Wow, wow.
She's a dwarf. I think she's a dwarf. I
Brown
haven't
chicken,
gone
brown
back.
cow.
Sexy beard and all.
Erlon just
Bows in
She
it.
dwarf.
There's some smut for you.
Oh.
Elven, dwarven.
Mary
You know
Ellen.
what? I don't think she's a dwarf. I think she's human.
Even
He
better.
would fraternize.
I think she's human. I'm gonna say she's human. I'd have to go back
Is she?
all the way back and listen to that episode to find out for sure, but I think she's human.
Yeah, that was a
Are
long
we
time
with
ago.
them?
Are you?
I'm following Tanith wherever Tanith goes. I'm not letting my
Your
little.
Tanith's got the money.
I'm not
paper.
letting
Little.
my little baby.
Little.
My little baby Tanith out of my sight ever again.
my little baby 8 foot tall Tanith.
I guess I would probably stick with Tanith because we both have that sense of camaraderie.
Sure.
We're both paladins.
Yeah.
So,
Technically
And
both knights.
war.
This is a big ass
Nice,
dragon.
so Erlon walks off towards a particular end. Do you guys follow the same one?
You could see he tried to meditate. He just kept opening his eyes. He was like swearing under his breath the whole time.
I'll go to one of the nicer looking ones in town.
It is the nicer one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the poor part of town.
Oh,
Yeah, you aren't going to
There's
get
like
nothing cool.
2 inns. This one's on the shore, not on the shoreline, on the dock line. There's another one that's up in.
Is it the one where I did the murder?
Yes, it is.
I tried to.
Oh, did I go to that one?
Yes, you did.
I tried to employ my.
Did you tell her you were from Brel?
No, I didn't.
Probably.
Well,
He tells
I'm
everybody.
I'm from Brel.
Everyone's a bit of an
You're
overshare.
It was pretty much a thing you said like every time you met somebody early on. But I suppose you've been through a lot.
He's not even
He
sure where he's
doesn't
from
care
anymore.
anymore.
So, Tanith, Nani, Lex.
This is the battered men's shelter.
There you go.
Yeah, we're going to the inn.
Okay, so you walk into the inn Tanith, and it's fairly quiet. It's late at night. There might be 1 or 2 drunks just sitting there drinking their ales.
We have the largest bed you have.
Of course, my dear. It'll be 3 gold.
Here's 5.
She takes the 5 and she kind of looks upstairs, rolls an insight. Very poor. Takes the 5 gold and hands you a key.
Is
The
it
farthest
honeymoon
room
suite?
on the right.
It's our
The
honeymoon
presidential suite.
suite.
Thank you.
I thought this was gonna be a thing where she tells everyone they've got the honeymoon suite.
Everybody
Like,
goes
it's
to
the
the
nicest-
suite.
They all
it's
just
the
show
nicest
up.
room. They're all the exact same.
That would have been hilarious.
No,
There you go.
we are right across the hallway from each other.
Nani, roll perception. Oh, she knows you. 14.
Yeah, because
Okay, well.
I employed myself in her freaking kitchen.
That's right. So as you walk in, you can see this snare on
Did
her
I fight
face.
with her about a goat?
There
Oh, I
was
was taking the goat. I was taking the goat with me, and then I killed someone and left.
yeah, that's
I
right.
forgot
That's
about
right.
that. I was like, there was a goat involved in this somehow, because she was like, you need to get back to milking the goat or something. I said, it's my fucking goat. And then I killed someone.
What
Yep.
the fuck?
That's right.
It was a thing. It happened for real.
So as you walk in, you recognize her right off the bat. Maybe you didn't know it was the particular inn. Maybe it had a different name. I can't remember the name of the inn.
Yeah, I don't.
But as you walk in, she has this scowl on her face, and she puts her hands immediately up underneath her breast, kind of crossed. And as you walk, do you walk up to the bar?
No. I stand. Tanith is already there.
He's got his key, and
I just sort of walk up behind Tanith. I basically mirror her scowl and arm crossing, but I stand like slightly behind Tanith.
okay. And she says, "Is she with you?"
Yes?
Yes?
In what sense?
Nani kind of turns and looks at him.
Be out by the morning.
That's the plan.
And she turns to you and just holds that scowl at you.
And Nani smiles.
And then
She
I
does
walk
not
in.
smile. And you see this back and forth.
Hi there. I don't suppose you have any other rooms.
She kind of shakes off the scowl. Do you guys walk away? Tanith and...
I just follow Tanith.
Okay,
I'm
so you guys
literally
kinda-
gonna follow him to his room.
Okay, walk up the stairs and she kind of watches as they walk away. You can see the scowl as she disappears up the stairs out of sight, and she turns at you. She kind of shakes it off, flattens her clothes. She says, "Well, and how can I help you, one of the Emerald Guard?"
I would like a room, please.
"Of course.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be 3 gold."
You gave him the presidential suite.
You heard that, did you?
I did. I don't suppose. Oh, now I'm getting Irish. I don't suppose you have any other nice rooms available.
All of my rooms are nice.
Then I'll take the nicest of the nice.
And I'll take 3 gold.
Does she have 3 gold?
I have money.
Okay, I was like,
You guys
I'm a
are
commander.
rich.
does
Yeah,
she have
we're
3 gold?
I hand her the
No.
3 gold.
No,
She
she's
hands you a
giving
key.
away all
She
mine.
says, "The second last room on the left."
The honeymoon suite.
Wah, wah.
So
Is
she
there a
goes,
door joining those two rooms?
oh, please, no.
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 Tanith could make one, but
You want to hang out?
I can make a lot of doors.
and
Alright, I go up.
you go up. Deximus confers with her, and he
Is my
also
room
gets a
regular?
room. It's a regular room. Yeah. Tanith goes up and
So he asked for the nicest bed that she had. I asked for the largest bed she had.
It's like
You just
Goldilocks.
got a room.
Is there
She got
alcohol
the
in my
nicest
room?
of the ones that
I'm used to
sure.
sleeping on
Yeah,
an
you have the
army
honeymoon
bed.
suite.
Oh,
There's
that's
alcohol
all right.
Wine.
for sure. Yep, wine
The best
for sure.
of the rest.
best of
The
the
bed
rest.
vibrates.
It's,
It's in the shape of a heart.
It's not the best.
Oh,
It's
The
not
water
the best
bed.
quality wine, but it's wine. Yeah, it's nothing. It's nothing like a Brel standard.
I probably haven't had wine in like. Well, Erlon actually doesn't drink.
You
But
sure about that? Because he didn't eat meat either.
That's true. He didn't eat meat. He didn't kill people so fervently.
I feel like he's a completely different Erlon than the one that we left with.
Yeah.
I don't like you very much.
he changed a lot.
Although, to be fair, I don't know how I felt about you before sometimes.
War does that to a man. You get used to it after a while.
Just a lot of violence, and you
Unless
know,
you're crazy and you just keep.
and the loss of those he loves.
his entire family dying didn't help. At least allegedly, but he's pretty sure it happened.
Did Evan tell you that?
But Erlon's gonna I'm gonna roll intelligence to figure out if I know exactly how to open up a bottle of wine because he hasn't done that in a very long. Nope.
No.
He brings the bottle down, and
I'm gonna say you know how to open a bottle of wine,
it's been years.
but it takes you 5 or 10 minutes to find the corkscrew that's somewhere in the liquor cabinet.
I
You
remember
just
how to spin it.
Yeah, it's a different style of corkscrew. You're not familiar with it, and you don't really know. Does it go like this? Does it? You pull it down, you screw it. You're not quite, but then then you figure it out. It comes off. But it's a good 30 minutes with you fighting with
Oh
this
my
bottle of
god!
wine.
You can hear Erlon just swearing through the walls.
Whoa.
Words.
Yeah, so you hear that, Lex?
Lex goes over and knocks on the door. We have an adjoining wall. She's coming and knocking.
Keep it down.
Erlon,
Yep.
can I come in?
He looks at the bottle. It's the cork's like halfway out. He's like, "Yep."
She's already got the door open. She wasn't waiting for a response. She's gone in, closed the door behind her.
It's been a long time since I've had wine, and I want wine, but I haven't.
Oh, give me that. She takes it and
Just with like a dagger.
Just sabers it real quick with a dagger.
Yeah.
And
Pours
he,
you a glass and hands it to you.
She is no stranger to wine.
That's true.
She is an alcoholic.
It's
An
a
alcoholic.
it's a fine Delronian brew, but on the peaks of Brel, it would have been swill.
no, I
It tastes good to you. It's like the taste of home.
came from Browlin. We used to have wine, but I always said no at the table.
How old are you?
214 years old.
And you don't drink wine.
I got 205.
207 on mine.
207 on yours?
It's aging.
It's been
So-
2 years.
For a race,
For you guys, it has. For him, it's been 7 months.
Yeah, that's true.
oh, my perspective is just so broad because I'm an.
I'm on the ripe age of 30, I guess.
Are you people?
I'm a people.
You're a bit.
She's the only human aside from Deximus, the only real human player.
She's a people.
Erlon, he drinks. He drinks a glass, just sipping at it, bit by bit.
Shit.
I
He's never drank
down one. Just
Ooh, wine shots, nice.
Jello shots.
so Lex kind of leans right over into Erlon. She's had 2 glasses of wine by now.
Oh, there you go.
Uh-oh.
So
Yes.
Erlen's
why are you taking up drinking now if you didn't before?
It was here, and
She slurps the wine.
All
Disgusting.
right, calm down, Gecko.
he squints at her, and he just says, "I haven't." And I was curious, and this tastes like shit. He puts the bottle down.
You mean to tell me your entire family was murdered and you don't drink?
It does now.
She realized she hit a sore spot as soon as those words left her mouth.
Get out.
Do you still have your armor on?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't take that off.
You can't
I'm an
sleep.
Emerald Guard.
Can't sleep in your armor.
Why does she keep messing with two people she don't like? She gonna get
All right,
murdered
she
by
doesn't
one of
have
us.
she doesn't have her stuff on. She would have disrobed.
Well, not
And then
well,
come
wait,
into
you
Erlon's
just
room.
walk down the hallway naked?
No, I would have had like just a common shirt and
Common clothes.
like a tunic.
Travel
yeah,
clothes.
like a tunic and some leggings, bare feet. And now she's drunk with bare feet.
Oof.
So now she's just got leggings.
Erlon turns away and just bites his finger after you say that. And he just like,
Why don't you tell me about your family?
they were good people. Though my father was a whore.
Oh.
How was your grandfather? No, was your... Oh, yeah. Okay.
Well,
We don't know
Deuce
yet.
Bigelow,
We don't know
European
that yet.
gigolo.
I thought you said your grandfather was a whore, but...
he may have been. He was a sailor.
It's in the blood.
It's in the blood, yeah.
That's genetic. And then we have Erla.
So, are you a whore?
Ooh, that's 4.
She says as she takes another drink.
It's quite implicit.
She looks you up and down, and I mean looks you up and down.
She's about to say sorry.
He just kind of like reels back a little bit, just a little bit taken aback. He just holds out a hand. He says,
Ew.
I don't appreciate that look.
What look? And she sits back, kind of like,
You're eyeing me like a roast.
oh, I'm sorry, that's just what humans do when they're drunk.
Oh,
Typical.
well, I appreciate it.
I apologize. I've been on the road with work for a long time, and this is the first time I've really had some downtime.
Me too.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
I should go.
Lex,
Have a good night. She just sits the wine down and starts to head for the door.
good idea.
Slightly embarrassed.
He
She just kind of...
Now you're never drinking again.
Did you even have a drink? Or
He
did
did.
you
He
just
just-
drink
he
most
ta-
of it?
he tasted it. He had like one glass, and he's like, "This is shit."
And she just drank it like it was the best thing in the world.
So I'm assuming we're all going to bed at this point?
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to state, because I went to bed earlier, I did wake up earlier because I actually had a bit of a plan, if you're okay with it. Of
course.
Because of my urban bounty hunter background, I have my ear to the ground, so I have informants in every town, every city that we ever visit. So,
Or you can find them anyway.
Yeah.
You know how to find the people that
exactly.
will talk.
So I go looking for an informant, and essentially when I meet with them, I give them the names of everyone else that I've met.
Wow.
Give me every bit of information you know about this group of people.
I'm drunk.
Since you're in Brell,
Welcome to the
Brell's
old
foot.
French gang,
I love
sir.
it. It's you tell the name. Everything's pretty well contained. I'll give a roll for his history. Yeah, that's not that good.
Good.
But he says, and it's a dwarf. Dwarf, kind of a ragged beard. You find him in one of the back alleys. You know, you can see the there's symbols painted on certain walls and stuff where you can follow to find, you know, where other people like yourself kind of congregate to do business that you would do. And he says, I don't know anybody. I don't know anything about those names, but there's one in your group. There's one in your group, that old woman. There's a bounty on her head for 1,000 gold.
Oh, really?
Oh no.
Well,
The lamp?
I'm gonna have to think about that.
Too crazy.
Do I owe you anything for this information?
This information is free.
Beautiful. Well, you may see me, you may not.
Yeah, go and get you.
Thank you. And he walks away.
He tips his hat.
Walks away, goes back to camp, and basically just, assumingly, trying to make sure no one notices that he's done a bunch of information gathering, essentially.
Yeah, no, they don't.
Time to
really,
act normal.
They don't really say anything about it.
Beautiful.
To let you in. The rest of you wake up from your beds. It's a good, decent sleep. You know, the beds in the manse in the that they made for you were like army style, made quickly, nice, but made quick, just made for you can get your shut eye and get back up. But these beds were made for elaboration. Sure, I made that up. Maybe. for
Comfort.
for comfort,
For activity.
Luxury.
and they're quite comfortable. You know, nice feather mattresses, nice pillows. Tanith, the bed is still not big enough for you.
It's gonna be a while before I find one that is.
Yeah,
Holy
it's probably gonna have to
Especially
be.
when you have a tiny
Your
dwarf
feet are, like,
woman
on the
tucked in
ground
at the
and-
bottom.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's
Like a
right.
dog at the
Like a
bottom
little
of the
puppy at the
bed.
bottom of the bed.
But you guys
Feet are hanging off, tails hanging off.
I woke up on the floor.
on the floor,
Slightly
fantastic.
Dry mouth, bit of a
I
headache.
can't find my leggings. I only have my tunic on.
You're not quite sure what happened last
No.
night.
This is awkward.
You went to Erelon's room, that's all you remember?
You went to Erlon's room and now you
She
can't find your
assumes-
pants.
yes.
What happened?
She
Terrible.
assumes something
Terrible.
happens.
Tanith, though you wake up, Nani is still snoring, wrapped in your tail. Her tail, the rest of your tail's kind of over her lap, and she's kind of leaning on your hind quarter.
Oh,
Don't make it weird, man.
sorry.
Why you always
Whatever
make
she's
it weird?
comfortable with. I'm well used to having her do that, so
It feels comforting now.
basically the way it's
Her
been.
back.
big warm blanket pretty well.
Oh.
Erelon would have gotten up before everybody else just because he's elf 4 hours of rest or whatever the hell. He's meditating laying down now.
He's napping.
And he gets up and gets some food from downstairs, and he goes out and just looks around. The Vistani wagons are still there, and he sees, well, you would probably be awake.
I'm awake at this point.
All of the standing are waking up. Elise and Morris are there. They're getting a little bit of breakfast oatmeal on the go.
Cool. He starts making his way over to Elise and them. He just starts making his way over, but
Lex. Oh, sorry, not Lex. I'll get the both of you, Erelon and
Nim.
Nimble, thank you, to roll perception. About an hour has passed since you spoke to your friend in the alley there.
Okay, perfect. Oh, I forgot to ask him what the bounty was for. I'm an idiot.
You'll find out.
Okay, so that's a 15.
15? Okay.
only 11.
Only 11? Alright, the they're together. Wow, you've been treating me poorly. You both see it.
Oh no.
You both see it. You see a group of 6 men. 6 men. They are walking down the street. They look like fishermen. Maybe one of them looks like a butcher. And they're walking towards the inn. They get to the alley, the famous alley beside the inn, and they walk in and they stop for a moment and they all pull out daggers. And then they rush in the back door. You hear them kick in the door. And you can hear this shriek. You can hear this shriek. Roll insight.
That's,
Nope.
that's only an 8. No idea.
17.
17, Erelon. You can hear this shriek, but it's a fake shriek, like, ah! As Mary Ellen runs out the back door and shuts the door and locks it and walks off.
Are we still inside, the 3 of us?
Yes, you are. You guys are just coming down the stairs right now. And
Erelon rushes right back up.
I follow him directly behind.
okay. So as
But
you
I
guys,
stop at the door.
yeah, you guys,
He is going to
not
punch
gonna
it
risk
off
one
of
of
its
his 9
hinges.
okay, sounds good. So hold on that one. Tanith, Nani, Lex, and
Dex.
Dex. Lex and Dex.
What's that?
I like
you
that.
should have
I
gone
like
to
that.
that room. He's like,
Oh yeah, he would have.
Maybe I
Hands
did.
down.
I don't know.
I'm gonna roll percentile. If she went to Dex's room or not. 51 and up is a yes. 50 and below is no. Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's a yes.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Just
Dex.
remember. Roll for remembrance.
You can roll that when you come
you
back.
have to roll that.
Check your remember all.
Dex does not come out of his room.
He had a good sleep.
He had a good sleep.
Is he dead?
Nope.
Did she kill him?
Well, maybe. You guys all come downstairs, and it's quiet. You know, you can smell food. The fire's lit. There's nobody in the room, but you're there.
6 men entered from the back.
Yeah, 6 minutes from the back. You're not in there quite yet. But Tanith, Nani, Lex, you guys are all come down in the main area, and you look around. Mary Ellen is not there, and you don't hear anything.
Well, this isn't suspicious at all.
Do you think they had breakfast?
If not, we can make some.
Maybe some coffee.
I would need breakfast here anyway.
The suspicious part is that there's nobody here.
Oh yeah,
It's awfully
that's a good point.
And then Erlon kicks the door open.
But just before that, Tanith, does a 21 hit?
Yes.
All right.
Yikes. 21, you say?
As a head pops up over the kitchen window, where you guys can see the kitchen in, holding a light crossbow, and shoots at you.
Oy.
I'd like to mention I did get dressed.
Yeah, that's cool. No, for sure.
I have my
I did not.
I have a longer tunic over my regular tunic, but you notice my knees are bare. From my knees to my ankles.
You're a barbarian anyway. You don't need clothes.
You take
I wear lots of layers.
15
barbarian.
points of piercing damage as a crossbow bolt catches you just and cuts the side of your neck. You just kind of move out of the way.
That's a
Tanith.
high roll.
That insta killed me. Well, not kill, but unconscious is me.
Lex, another one beside him pops up and shoots at you, but glances off your armor and dunk sticks into the roof.
Can I hit the floor? Like, can I?
Oh, of
Belly
course,
down
yeah,
the-
yeah,
yeah,
sure.
that's my action.
Okay.
Floor.
It's like half cover.
The door to the kitchen gets booted open. The door to the front of the inn gets punched open. Roll for initiative, everybody.
Oh, that's not bad. 19.
It's a 12.
Where's these at right here?
5 for me.
Okay.
I'm still hungover. It's appropriate.
Erlon 19.
19.
Okay. Who got lower than 19?
12.
12.
6.
I also got 12.
Okay, and you have the higher dex for sure
Yeah.
over there.
Yeah, my dex is
Where are
18.
you at? All right. Nim with 12. Nani with 12. What did you roll, Lex?
5.
Okay, then it goes Tanith, then it goes Lex. See, that's because you dropped him before.
Because I'm hungover, yeah.
Exactly. And
That's
Dex,
appropriate.
if you're hungover, I'd like you to roll your things with disadvantage.
Woo, be able to roleplay it. Sure.
All right. And for the bad guys.
Give it
She
some
took-
flavor.
She took the whole bottle of wine.
I drank all of it except for what you had. And I'm still bare from my knees to my ankles. I can't figure out where my leg is.
9, you had 12, 12. Tanith was a 6? Okay, perfect. All right. Okay, Erlon. Fastest self in the world.
All right, I'm in
You
there.
punch the door open and you can see two creatures, a human and a dwarf with their heads poked up over the kitchen window holding crossbows, and you can see 4 more at the door pushing their way in.
Okay, all right. And are they within 40 feet of me, roughly?
This room is not that big.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, he's going to rush up, and he's going to see, there was a human and a dwarf.
Yeah.
He's going to go in the human first, and he will go ahead and use the bowl staff.
But he's got cover because he's behind. He's just got his head peeked up over the window. Now the door's kicked open over here with a couple of humans and dwarves. Maybe a halfling too.
He can get into the door.
It's you can get to at the door
Yep.
as these guys are coming in for sure. Yeah, it's only like 20 feet away.
Okay, yeah. So he'll get up to the first person that's coming in from the door then.
Yep.
And then he'll just try to whack him.
Of course.
Whack-a-mole.
Yeah, that's unless his AC is 22.
You're good. You're good.
All right, he's gonna go ahead and roll the damage dice. That's 7 points of bludgeoning for first attack, and 24 to hit on the second attack. That is 9 additional points.
And he crumples to the ground. Dagger scatters across.
And he's going to move to the next guy. Bonus action, flurry of blows. Make 2 unarmed strikes with Hand of Harm. That's a 23 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
2d6 plus 4 plus wisdom. So 2d6 plus 7. 4, 8. 15 points.
He goes down.
And then the third one, second flurry of blows. That's a miss. That's a 2 on the dice.
Okay, that's gonna miss.
He'll-
Vicious onslaught from Erelon. Nim.
I can't get it up close with those other 4 guys because they're gonna kill me at this point.
Don't think about that. Roleplay.
Okay. All right, so Nim will go ahead and rush in and attack one of the first guys who are trying to push through the door there.
Yep.
And
There's only 2 at the door now, and there's 2 in the window.
There's one that you could technically flank for me.
well, no, he's dead, isn't he?
No, I
you
missed
killed
him.
both of them.
I killed 2, and then
There were 2 behind the counter, and then there were 2 at the door, 2 at the window. So
yeah, and then there's one that you can get at though.
There's the kitchen window that shows the which way to the kitchen. There's 2 guys with crossbows. Now at the door, there's 4 guys coming in. He knocked one of them both out, one down. So the other 2 are still kind of in the kitchen. They haven't made their way forward yet. Do you have anything ranged?
no, not at all.
Okay. There's
Throw a dagger.
a dagger did scatter across the floor. I said that the
Not
guy
if through a
dropped.
rock once.
That's true.
I've
There's-
killed people
like
with a
3
lot of
goblins,
different things,
yeah.
actually. I
Can
pick
I
up-
throw a dagger with any accuracy?
Yeah,
you're
yeah, it's
proficient
a
with
finesse
daggers,
weapon.
absolutely.
And it's you can throw it without disadvantage for up to 20 feet.
Okay, so I guess I'll stand in the doorway, and I'll just
Sounds good.
swing
Sounds
a
good.
dagger. And that's a natural 20.
See what I mean? There you go.
Nice.
That's,
Fate is on your side.
Dagger is D4.
So 2d4 plus your sneak attack.
Plus, do I get sneak attack for that?
I'm giving it to you.
Okay.
I'm giving it to you.
Oh god, double your sneak attack dice.
I'm going to say, Erelon, you still had movement speed. Did you move in on them after you knocked those 2 guys out? Like, boom, boom, they both went down. There was 10 feet of space where those guys still were.
Yeah, he's gonna try to block
Okay.
off the door.
Sounds good. So he moved in, you get your, you would have gotten that. Well, you rolled 20 anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
And that's, roll,
So that-
roll those all again, or you get...
That's nearly max damage.
Because you got a natural 20, you roll that d4 and those... Or is that your...
That's 2d4, 2d6, 2d4 for
Perfect.
double damage.
I didn't see the other d4.
So
Sounds
that's
good.
10 plus 3 is 13
Oh,
plus 8 is 22.
The blade catches him right in the neck, right in the jugular. Blood squirts in the direction of the kitchen.
Can I use my reaction to pull the dagger out of his neck?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, absolutely. Use it.
He pulls it out.
Okay, pulls it out.
And,
And you now have a dagger.
I have multiple, but he looks back and just tosses it behind him back towards
Sure,
whoever
yeah,
threw
that
it.
can be your reaction. Grab it and toss it back. That's cool. That's cool.
It's like a boomerang.
Yeah.
All right. Then we have Nani.
I'm just gonna. Oh, there's still 2 behind her.
The Winders.
And they're just there huddled. They have half cover right now because they've just got their heads and the crossbows up.
Would my frying pan reach across that counter?
It's 10-foot reach. You can,
Okay.
yeah, you can whack them all.
I'm gonna give it-
Dong.
I'm gonna give it a
Whack-a-mole.
go, see what happens. That's fine. So that is. It's 8. I think I'm plus 8, which makes that 15.
Did you rage?
No.
Okay.
15?
Yeah, 15 is the AC.
Hooray!
Or is 15 AC? That's their hit points. Their AC is like 13. Yeah.
So that's 12 damage
Yeah.
plus. No, that's right.
12 total?
12 plus my strength,
Yeah, plus your strength.
so 17.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
whack-a-mole.
I was like 12. No, that doesn't sound right.
She reaches up. You know, Nani walks up to the bar, and her neck is right at the bar, right? And she's just like overhanded, clunk, and the crossbow falls on this side of the bar, and you can hear the body drop on the other side.
Just be dead by the time it gets
Second
to me.
attack.
That's great.
Now you just turn the frying pan
Oh
and
yeah,
swing.
right. I got a second attack.
That's right.
I forgot about that.
You get an extra whack.
So that's 19 to hit.
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, okay.
Pretty good.
And 10 damage.
10 total?
Yeah.
Okay, so 10 damage. This one, you kind of slide it across and you catch him right in the cheek. His cheek busts open and in blood. You get blood all over your frying pan again. But he still kind of has the crossbow there. Okay, now the crossbow guy will then shoot at Tanith again. Oh, that was not the dish. Oh, natural 2. Tanith. Crossbow bolt just pings off your armor and hits the ground.
It's like a toothpick.
Is it his armor or his scales? Like, wasn't it like imbued?
He has Oros armor on top of scales. Yeah.
I don't think Dragonborn get natural armor though.
No, they don't.
He's not natural.
No.
I'm special.
He does now. Yeah, because he's half dragon.
Okay.
The other two
Because they can
there.
pick between the two. They don't combine. Obviously.
Ooh, that's what they're going to
I
do.
just
The one
falls to the high racy.
from behind is going to move and
Technically, you
flank
can make a
around
choice.
you.
Like,
you
He's
do
going to
it.
walk
You wanna go-
around,
I
so
can
you're
keep my
getting
armor up,
flanked.
so
So
it
that's
gives
a
you
16
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm
and
saying. Like,
a
you could
natural
technically
20.
role play it that way. if you
Do
wanted
it.
to.
That's the
Okay, so that's going to be a D4. I need
The gods have favored Tanith and give him special things.
to borrow this.
point. I asked nicely.
That's
All right.
nice.
That's not like a lot of dice.
Yeah,
That is a
what
lot of
just
dice.
happened?
He rolled a crit.
So is he attacking Tanith? he said?
Me.
Oh gosh.
This is gonna hurt.
Squish.
That is 18 points of piercing damage as he gets you just right up under the armpit, right past the ribs. And the other one will also attack. Natural 20.
Oh god.
Another one?
Another one.
Wow. That dice is treating you much better than the other one was.
It's the same one. It just
It
switched.
is?
It just
Weird.
switched.
It knows.
$25 points of damage as the other one kind of gets the other side of your rib cage at the same time. Ouch. Okay.
I just took 43 damage out of 46.
Oh no.
Lex, you are prone. You
I
ducked.
am?
You went down.
Yeah, I ducked.
Yeah. You ducked, or you went like right
yeah,
down.
I guess I'd be like on my knees. Like a duck.
Did I? Oh no, this.
I was gonna say, I think
You're
you
next.
skipped Janice.
You're next.
Yeah.
No, the bad guys rolled bigger than you.
Yeah, but he
And-
rolled higher than I did. I rolled a 5 and he rolled a
I was
6.
just making sure that you were prone
Oh,
because
okay.
two
Yeah,
more
he was
guys
double-checking.
come in from the front door.
Yeah,
and
I'm like,
attack
I
you.
ducked for cover. Oh, I'm supposed to be safe.
That's going to be a 16 to hit.
No.
Okay, so that just hits your armor and kind of and just moves off, and that one's going to hit with an 18 on the dice.
That's a hit.
All right, so we got some damage here. 13 points of piercing damage. This one just pierces right through the back of your armor, right in. Okay, good. Tanith, you're up, my friend.
Tanith, help!
So you said there's two guys standing in the doorway?
Yeah,
Flanking
yeah.
me.
Well, now there's one on this side of Erelon and the opposite side of Erelon, so you can get your advantage.
I will make my way over there and ask him a question. Advantage, you say?
Advantage.
19 to hit.
That's gonna be a hit.
Yay.
12.
At this level, don't you get a 1d8 for radiant damage at this point?
No.
Not unless he uses his
Smite.
smite.
I thought there was like at a certain level you get a 1d8 radiant damage to all attacks from Paladin.
Don't think
That
so.
depends.
Unless it's a specific
Subclass.
subclass or
I'll
something.
double check.
If it's Oath of
my
Vengeance.
brain is one brain.
11 damage.
Absolutely
total.
100% necessary.
11 damage total. And okay, that guy takes a nice slash to the back. You can see him flare out his chest as you cut right down his back.
And I'm gonna do it again.
Sounds good.
Kill him.
28 to hit.
Oh god.
Yes, Tan, if you hit.
28.
That's a 19 on the dice.
Oh my god.
He's probably dead.
12 damage.
12, yes, he is sufficiently dead as you heave the axe again. And that's the flaming axe?
Yes.
Okay, so remember is that when you kill somebody they turn to dust?
It's
Or turn to ash or something?
creature downed must make a DC 13 wisdom save or be incinerated.
Incinerated.
Oh
Incinerated.
god.
So,
Good word.
That should be a con. I think that should be a con save instead of a whiz save.
is it a wisdom save?
It says wisdom here.
Con. If it was a con, it was even worse. So switch it to con because that does make sense. Yeah, Constitution is much of a after the attack, death sort of thing.
Pardon me.
Okay, So that's good. There's still the one on the other side. Tanith, that's you. Lex.
So there's one left.
2 around you, actually. They came in the
There
door.
are.
Yep.
Well, I have 2 attacks, so I'm
Sounds
gonna
good.
use my movement to stand up.
Sounds good. 15 feet
And
standing up.
just swing it.
All right, roll that attack.
So we are at disadvantage for the alcoholness.
Yes, for your technically poisoned state.
That's a nat 20 and a nat 1.
So you got a natural one.
Wow.
So you swing
Sad.
it. The guy ducks out of the way, and you swang it so hard that it buries itself into the stairway wall, and it is now stuck.
I let go and grab a dagger from my back pocket
Of course.
and go for the second guy. Or I guess the same guy that's still in front of me. And that's an 11.
Under his AC. His AC's 13. He just kind of catches and wrenches in the leather armor that he's wearing. All right,
Slap
that's
him in the
Lex.
face. Would do more good.
Now we're back to the top of the turn or whatever.
Erlon.
Now bloodied. Erlon, so are the 2 still in flanking him at the moment, or did they both
One's
die?
down. There's only one inside the kitchen opposing you, and there's one more at the kitchen window,
One more
which I think Nani's gonna bunk.
So
Chances are pretty good.
Erlon uses the bowl staff and he just tries to whack him. And so he's opposing me. Does Tanith? Am I getting advantage or
Not this
is
time.
he,
Tanith is
like,
behind you, and you're behind the other guy.
Gotcha, let's see what we do.
Assholes.
That's a crit.
That's a natural
Excellent.
20.
All right.
That's 2d8 plus 5. 15 damage.
That's his hit points. 15 hit
And-
points. You got him.
So Erlon, nearing death's door, or unconsciousness
Sorry.
door. All good.
You were kind of being attacked.
You were far away.
Yeah, you
would
flanked.
have gotten attacked twice for attack.
Erlon shoves the guy out of the way, just letting his body flimp down. Flimp is a word.
Flip it is now.
I accept.
He'll flimp him to the ground and then move outside towards the guy at the window.
Okay, you move in. Yep, back behind the bar.
Yeah, the guy who's like at the crossbow,
Yep.
I guess. And he's going to use his extra attack. It's 22 to hit, so that's probably a hit.
Oh yeah.
That is 11 points of damage, and he's going to use his bonus action to make 2
Don't-
unarmed
You
strikes.
don't need to. I already
He's
want
he's
them.
at 3 hit points. She gave him a good womp. His
Smack
face
him in
is
the
all
face.
busted up. You come around the other side and just crack the other side of his face, and he just goes
It
flying.
bounces back into my frying pan.
Gong!
There you go. Ouch.
Who wants some scrambled brains for breakfast?
He will use a key point to heal himself with Healing Hand, though.
Okay, perfect.
And he'll drink a healing potion.
And now you guys notice that behind you, there's 2 guys flanking Lex as her axe is wedged far deep. You're at the door.
I am at the door.
You're at the door.
You could run.
Well, it means they wouldn't have got past him.
You would have got an attack of opportunity on one of them.
Oh, I would have?
I'll let you roll it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rolling.
At
That's
18?
18.
18, okay, roll your damage for that guy.
Okay, and I'm still using the dagger, so that's
You
1d4.
die if you don't hit.
That's 4 damage plus
4
dex, so 7.
7, okay, sounds good. One of them is has a slash as they kind of ducked and kind of went by you.
Okay. And now it is my turn again, I'm assuming.
Did you use your hands of healing?
Yep.
Okay,
and
sounds good. Nim.
Okay, so at this point, they're right next to me and her at this point, right?
Yeah, and they, oh, yeah, that's true. They went by you because they assumed you were on their side. Or else they would have.
So at this point, Nim's going to switch to his rapier because they're very
Of
close.
course.
So he pulls that out and makes a stabbing attack at
It's with advantage because you'd be
yeah,
flanking with
that's
her.
true. So we will take 2 dice to speed that up. And that is a 16 plus whatever, so that hits.
AC 13 for
Yeah.
sure. These guys are just
So
run of the mill,
that
low
is gonna
level
be a D8
rogues.
Pierce. It's
oh, that's why they did so much damage.
So that would be 7 additional damage
On the one you already hurt?
on the one I already hurt.
Okay, he is barely standing up. The slash and then the rapier poke right through maybe his liver and his kidney.
Oh, I forgot to have my sneak attack damage.
Oh,
for
then
that,
he's
so
gone
he's
for
dead.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Catch him right in the liver and the heart and the lung. Right skewer him right on the side and
Yeah. I
falls.
forgot she's like right next to us too, so technically, yeah. Cool.
And Nani.
Me. Yeah, so
Bonk
I obviously
people.
go after the last guy.
Do you rage?
We'll rage.
Okay, so
For
roll.
the sake of rage.
Roll a percentile as well.
Just one?
Yeah, and let me know if you got above 80%. Okay, so a dwarf forms, this astral form of a dwarf. He's got this long pole, this extra long pole that seems almost unwielding for a dwarf, but you can see him kind of start moving around Nani and kind of using it to parry blows and stuff like that as if any of the rogues seem to get in. And what was the attack?
18.
18? Oh yeah, that's a hit.
And then where's this?
And this should be an insta-kill.
10 plus 5 plus 2.
Yeah.
You got it. Yeah, and another one, you just clamor him on the shoulder and on the neck, and you can hear the bones crack. You're right there. It's kind of, you're hungover, so this doesn't sound good at all. You can hear the bones all crack, and his body just kind of misforms, and he falls to the ground.
Roll for prostitution.
Yeah,
Stomach.
I
sure.
thought you said prostitution. Roll for prostitution. I was like, I mean, I know you're not wearing
That'd be a
pants.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
That's 12.
12? No, you're able to hold it in,
Hold
but
it?
maybe a little
Okay.
bit in your throat. You have to swallow it back, but nothing, it doesn't escape. And that last rogue hits the ground. And it's quiet.
Is there still one on me?
Nope, they were both killed.
Nimper starts looting everybody he can get at.
Of course, yep.
Yeah.
Straight.
Looting everybody.
Yeah.
So,
Not everyone's
quick
rich like
equipment.
us.
They all have daggers. There's 2 light crossbows, and I say between all of them, they got about 37 gold.
I'll take the 37 gold and the 2 daggers. So that's now a total
Alright.
of 5 daggers I have.
Do that. Now,
I asked Tanith to get my axe out of the wall.
Yoink.
And he does, very easily,
Easy.
with one hand.
easy enough. All the bodies drop, and you guys kind of look at each other. You don't really know what's going on. Nimble, you know exactly what's going on. So this is it. You can't find anybody else in the bar. Perhaps you guys eat what food is there that was prepared, and there was some that was prepared poorly. You would know. Mary Ellen is not the cook that you are. And you guys go out to the Vistani camp where there's still music playing, and you guys kind of walk back there, and Elise Connor Sand kind of comes over and she sees the blood and she goes, "Oh, you guys get into trouble everywhere."
Apparently.
I forgot to tell you, I've seen somebody, your old friend. I've seen him. I thought, I put 2 and 2 together this morning, but it didn't really make any sense. He was with an elven woman and a drow of all things.
Who?
Oh, Frank, of course.
Frank?
He's alive?
Oh, he was much alive when I seen him.
I can't believe it.
He what's on a boat? The what was it called now? And I'm gonna roll history. Natural 1.
She can't
She
remember the
can't
damn
remember
boat.
the boat's
The
name.
brown goat?
Yes, that's what she says.
brown-
Yes, she says
brown
it
goat.
was the brown goat, and they sailed off no less than 5 days ago. And that's where we're going to end for the evening.
Very nice.
Beautiful.
Knocked a lot of balance.
So,
Okay.
everybody, to accommodate you getting up to level 3, everybody 1,000 experience for all the role play and putting up with all my storytelling and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Remind me of that.
everybody, season 2,
Yeah, I gotta find mine,
episode 1. There we go.
Hooray.
Back in business, everybody.
We did it.
All right.
Go team.
We did it, yeah.
Go local sports.
And we'll figure out the rest of those magic items.
Thank you for watching the Death Needs Dialogue Entertainment Network. My name is Deximus Orson, and this has been Depths of Felthan, Season 2, Episode 1, The Waking of Ner'Ille, Part C.